In the headlines, remove all obstructions to the free flow of water in all places. President Akufo-Addo charges MMDCEs. Former PPA boss and his brother-in-law make their first day appearance in court over corruption charges and granted 5 million Ghana cedi bail each. Ashanti Region NPP is electing new leadership on Friday, with incumbent Chairman Wontumi facing stiff competition from Odinho Kwekuapia, who is bent on ousting him. Heavy vehicular congestion experienced on Kasoa toll booth Old Barrier Stretch today as a result of a pile of sand on the road. And new pressure group Arise Ghana group call on Ghanaians to hold government accountable. President Akufo-Addo has charged metropolitan, municipal and district chief executives to ensure that every obstruction to the free flow of water as well as developments along water courses were removed immediately. He said the removal of all structures and water courses was one of the key solutions to the perennial flooding in the country.
The president was speaking at Ashaiman during the commissioning of 2 ICH Beaver 50 dredges and marine equipment by Dredge Masters Limited, a subsidiary of the Jospon Group of companies. The facility, worth 54 million euros, has the capability of dredging up to 16 meters deep and the capacity to carry out large-scale reclamation. President Akufo-Addo said to ensure that these directives were strictly complied with, a monitoring unit has been established at the presidency that will be reporting directly to him on the progress of implementation of these measures.
Government will continue to work towards the day when Ghanaians, especially those in Accra, will live in calm and tranquility through the rainy season. Metropolitan, municipal and district chief assemblies have been charged to ensure the obstructions to the free flow of water, as well as developments along waterways, are removed immediately. MMDAs are also to ensure the strict adherence of developers to the planning laws of our country and sanction staff who have issued permits for structures to be built on waterways to serve as a deterrent to others who seek to engage in such acts.
In court today, former Chief Executive Officer of the Public Procurement Authority, Ejeni Mboatin, and his brother-in-law, Francis Kwekuahe, were granted a 5 million cedi bail each, with 2 sureties to be justified. They are standing trial on corruption-related offences, and today was their first appearance.
Mr. J has been charged with 17 counts made up of 8 counts of using public office for profit and 9 counts of directly and indirectly influencing the procurement process to obtain an unfair advantage in the reward of a procurement contract. Mr. Ayin, on the other hand, has been charged with 1 count of using public office for profit. The special prosecutor, Kisie Jabin, who has dragged the 2 to court on the charges, did not oppose bail at the Criminal Division of the Accra High Court. The court ordered AJ to deposit his passport at the court registry and apply for it anytime he wanted to travel. The special prosecutor spoke to the media after the court sitting.
Their pleas were taken. They pleaded not guilty to all the counts, and the court has given directions in respect of how the trial will proceed. So we're back in a month's time to comply with the court's processes and the trial commence. The Public Procurement Authority, that is the spirit of the nation when it comes to procurement in the public sector. And if you call the Chief Executive Officer of the Public Procurement Authority a small fish, then there's no big fish in the country. And in any case, corruption is corruption. It's not about how large the fish is, whether it is perch or it's a small anchovy. Corruption is corruption. And as I said during my bet, that I'm going to make it very positive. I'm going to make corruption very positive. So if you engage in it and we discover and uncover evidence that you engage in it, doesn't matter how small you are, big you are, or which water you swim, we will come after you.
With a few days to the regional conference to elect executives to lead the new patriotic party in the Ashanti region for the next 4 years, Odinho Kwekuapia is wrapping up his campaign and believes the odds are favoring him to carry the day. According to him, he believes that the chairmanship position needs a new blood.
Chairman Apia is arguing that the incumbent chairman, Bernard Nchibuesiakon, popularly known as Chairman Wontumi, has had his turn and it is time to hand over to fresh blood with new ideas. Wontumi himself has decided to go silent in the media space and rather opted to engage with the grassroots, declining to speak to the media as he wraps up his campaign. The other contestants, Ohiniba Eje Edum Bewa, Robert Asari Bediako, and Kwabena Owusu Ojomi, are equally confident of victory. Other officers will be elected as well at the conference happening this weekend, but it is the regional chairmanship race which has generated keen interest.
Now, I'm not going to get interest in no interest. Interest is there to go no. That is my interest. According to that, I don't need interest. And you know, make a cap and demand delegates and so on. They are top. The two million of a function is that they go up. And when you have a couple, they are marshal. Because they couldn't have a couple. Into the show, yeah. So, my name is one. One I would say me. With him over to be say the day for the come out to me. Probably never be it. Do it fine. Why we did what him almost over 2 minutes.
There was heavy vehicular congestion between the Kasoa toll booth and the old barrier stretch Wednesday, following last Monday night's downpour. This was due to a pile of sand at Atala near the Kasoa old barrier caused by the rains.
The situation resulted in a spillover of vehicles stretching up to the toll booths. Drivers spent hours on the stretch instead of the usual few minutes spent on the stretch. To avoid the traffic, some drivers from the Kasoa side went through Tuba and Botiano Road to the old barrier and then continued to Accra. Others also took one of the lanes of the opposite side to avoid the traffic.
A new pressure group named Arise Ghana today briefed the press on how its members were displeased about some government activities. Chanting Arise Save Ghana Now, the convener of the group, Mensa Thompson, speaking on the theme Save Ghana Now, mentioned what they described as the mismanagement of the economy by government, citing overtaxation, increase in fuel, COVID-19 funds, and the Achimota Forest Reserve saga.
Arise! 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 Mama yen sorry ni yankeka ye ho. Yanti ye ho si monten so. Na yen kire Kufuado se Ghana ye yakukudrofo ye nyahufo mo keka mo ho e ma no mo mebo adeja na mo ntinta so kokko nkire aban mo ntwe mo to ase nkire Kufuado mo ma ne nhunu se mo yakukudrofo mo e ma no kwa mo yakukudrofo kire Kufuado ye sre mo on the 21st of June. Arise Ghana ye ti ye hogu esi monten so ya ye kire kese e de akire Kufuado se Ghana fo ye nyehufo e yakukudrofo.
Graphic Online's News in Brief is brought to you by Graphic News Plus.
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
Thank you for watching. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, please visit our website graphic.com.gh and follow us on Facebook at Daily Graphic and on Twitter at GraphicGH and on YouTube at Graphic Online TV. I am Ama Amankwa Befi.